See if I'm prepared to talk about these. Let me just start off by saying Frankie's right there. He's gonna hear all of this. Hey YouTube! Today I'm going to be talking about some of my very most embarrassing moments. Basically every single day of my life I embarrass myself a lot, but for some reason I could not think of like very significantly embarrassing moments to tell you guys. I came up with a couple and I'm going to share them to you. The first embarrassing story happened in 8th grade. These are going to be totally out of order just because I'm cool like that. So this happened in 8th grade. In middle school you have those like little crushes slash boyfriends that last maybe for like a week. So I was crushing on this guy named, let's say Larry. There were a lot of girls that liked Larry, including this group of 7th graders. They were a year younger than me, and he was actually a year younger than me, so they were all in the same grade. We were walking up the stairs one day, and I was already having a terrible day, and I was about to cry already. So we were walking up the stairs, and I was keeping it together, and I was carrying my sports bag with me on my shoulder. And so we're holding hands walking up the stairs, and I trip. Not just like a little fall, like I full on like plunged towards the ground, like face first, like the ground like swallowed me up. Whew, get a little tense here. So I'm just on the ground, having a terrible day, trip in front of my crush, I look bad, and to make it even worse, I look up, and over here is the group of girls that hate me. They're sitting there pointing at me. They're not just laughing, like they're pointing at me like and I was having such a bad day. It's like the cherry on the moldy ice cream. Oh yeah. So like I said, I am 16. With that age comes your driver's license. I just recently got my license and I have my own car. It's not the best car, but it is a car. I call her Petunia. To celebrate my license, achievement, I decided to go out to lunch with my friend Haley. Before we went out to lunch, I had to go bring some Poshmark stuff to the post office and drop it off. So I parked, everything was good, I went and dropped it off, and I got back to my car. And I tried backing up, but I put my car in reverse, and for some reason, it just kept going forward. So I was just continuously like hitting the curb. All of these people are just like surrounding me and driving by me, and I'm just sitting there like backing up, like hitting this curb. Finally, I figured out, like I turned the car off, turned it back on, and it went into reverse, so I did that. And I had to drive around the block to get to where I was going to meet her for lunch. And so there's just like this dinging going on in the background, and I'm like, what is happening in my car? Like, is it broken? Do I need to jump out before it explodes? I'm driving, and I decide maybe I should just pull over and fix the car or something. And so I'm trying to like turn over to get to the side of the road so I can park. And once again, I just drive right into the curb, and I try to straighten out, but I just keep hitting the curb. I'm a good driver, I promise, and Mom and Dad, I earned my license, don't worry. This is my favorite embarrassing story. Okay, we have this park in our town. There are these bathrooms like right in the middle of the park. So I was going to the bathroom. The thing about this bathroom that I don't like is there are no locks on the doors. I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden the stall door, the one that hides me from the rest of the world while I'm on the toilet, somehow opens. And standing right there is an old man and his child. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love old men watching you pee? So I'm sitting there and I'm just like looking at him in shock because I'm on the toilet. And I don't know how old I was, but I was freaked out because I knew that people aren't supposed to watch you pee. He's freaking out and he's like,
I tried to go into the guy's stall for my son because he just peed his pants. but it was locked, so I just decided to go into the girls' bathroom and open the first stall that I saw. I am so sorry, blah 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 blah.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there on the toilet. Okay, so I think that's it for this video because this is probably way longer than I thought it would be. I hope you guys like this and let me know if you guys want some more story times. Bye!